Hey everybody, Shay here for a very quick update video. Is it an update? I guess it is, a little bit. Not the channel update video. I'm probably still going to do that, but this is one where I need to reach out sooner than that because I have reached the threshold, if you will, a threshold in the last couple months of I've made decisions over the last year and a half, 2 years, because I'm having an identity crisis in terms of channel or plural channels, and I don't regret any of the decisions I made, whether it was the split and then test that out and just see what it was like, bring them all back in, consolidate them to this channel. I've changed the name a couple times. This one's, I mean, XCI Plus feels right to me because it feels more like it can be a catch-all, but at the same time, what I'm discovering is that the YouTube algorithm, the AI that's behind the way that content gets recommended to other audiences, right now the way it works is that you are an audience member and YouTube's AI is looking for other audiences like you. And so it's sharing content based on your watch history, the data that we all collect as individuals, that is being used to find other individuals like us with similar watch habits, and then sharing content that I might be interested in. If you have similar interests as me, the AI is going, hey, these two people have similar interests. Let's share something from this content that this person hasn't even found yet. Let's try to gateway them into that content, and then that's how the discovery happens. It happens at the audience layer, and so there's no real control over the trajectory of this channel right now outside of like it can't go anywhere, and I'm not. It's a scenario where it's when I consolidated all the content into one channel at the time, it was because I wanted to. I assumed incorrectly 8 months later that the AI would at least be able to find people with similar interests on individual content and then be able to find out how to connect with just the people with those individual interests. The more I kind of do the variety angle to all of this, the more I feel like what the AI is actually doing is it's still trying to find all of the interests of one individual and seeing if it can cross-pollinate with another individual with similar watch history as the other individual. That's what it feels like to me. I could be completely wrong here because it could be a complete experience bias here, right? But the idea being that if someone out there doesn't have interest in manga, anime, reactions, gaming, long form, short form, right? If they don't have all of those interests, then YouTube AI has a harder time finding out where those niche audiences are, despite there being a very broad target area, which is what I imagine is like, I don't even need conversion out of this. I just want to get people to find the content, but I know they're not finding it. How? Because the data tells me that 1, 2, 3, 4% is non-subscribed members watching the content. It's because they're not being found. It's because the AI is literally not going out there and trying to put the smaller channel content in front of people who haven't discovered the channel yet. So the variety channel angle, although I think it's great from a hobbyist perspective, which is fine, but the reality here is like I can do multiple channels as a hobbyist, you know, if I don't care about reach and growth, you know. But if I do care about reach and growth, then I sort of need to, I have to force myself into picking one main channel that is not the hobbyist channel. One channel, I have to choose one. And so that's what I need your vote for right here. The core audience from those years ago is still somewhat here. And so yes, it's finding new audiences, and some audiences found content that wasn't the Dragon Age, the Mass Effect, the Bioshocks in some cases. They are here for some of the other smaller games or the reactions or the manga stuff like the Naruto, right? There's a bunch of in the last year especially, many reasons why people might have stumbled on the channel, but the growth is stuck. It's stuck, and I can't seem to get reach. I can't get the AI to put this content in front of other people who might just be interested in Naruto. I don't need the sub conversions. I need, can you please YouTube AI, can you put these Naruto videos in front of Naruto fans? That's all I'm asking for. I just want them to find it. So it's a new audience. It's like it's fresh, you know? It becomes an incentive for me to keep creating more stuff because I have a fresh audience coming in. Not that I don't appreciate the audience that is here. Of course I do, you know, but I know you're not all interested in all of the stuff. And so I need to reach a new audience in order to feel like I have an incentive to keep doing it. So right now what I'm saying is I don't have an incentive to do much of any of it. Let me be as blunt as possible. I didn't mean to be as blunt as that, but it is. And that's as blunt as possible. If you don't know where the community tab is, if you go to the homepage here of the channel and then you scroll down, you'll see some tabs. The community tab here is where the poll will exist. I've recorded this longer than I meant to. I'm just going to get this posted. I'll put a link to the poll in the pinned comment below. If you don't mind, I want the biggest broad audience possible here. My aim here is for 10% of the sub audience is my metric for how many votes I would like to see here before I make any sort of decisions that could be significantly impacting the future, the near future, and the far future of the channel. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave it all up to you. The community drives everything right now on the platform. If you don't mind, please take a moment, jump onto the poll. Leave your vote. If you have some comments to drop too, please leave them. I am reading everything, of course, like always. I try to I consume as much as possible. Your opinions matter, and your decisions right here really do matter. So I'll catch you in the next stack of episodes. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire. Peace.